Hello and welcome back to another episode of PB+J Movie Reviews. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Justin.
And we just saw The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and we are here to review it. Now, this review contains many spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, please
watch it.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. What are you doing? Man, all of our reviews have spoilers.
You should have known that by now.
Yeah, idiots. Anyways, another thing that you should know is that we are big fans of the Hobbit book, and we are big fans of the Lord of the Rings movies and the first Hobbit film. So, yay! We have some good context with the Middle-earth franchise. So, how should we start this? With the plot synopsis or something? Synopsis?
Yeah.
So basically,
this is a continuation from the first movie, if you couldn't guess that.
An unexpected journey. And Thorin and company are journeying to go back to their Misty Mountains to reclaim their homeland and get the Arkenstone from the evil dragon Smaug.
Voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
So yeah, there's basically things happening there. Gandalf has to leave the party and he has to deal with dark forces, the necromancer, Sauron.
The movie encompasses their journey through the Mirkwood.
I like the throwbacks to the Lord of the Rings, because this is basically a setup to it.
Yeah.
The book wasn't like that, but
I mean, the movie took a lot of the important parts of the book and implemented it in the film.
Yeah,
It added on a lot.
It did add on a lot. And also there's more things with the plot that involve them going into towns. The elves, we also have characters from the Lord of the Rings that return here, like Legolas. And yeah, we have another elven character.
Yeah, the female elf.
You know, I can't remember her name. It's gonna really bother me in this review.
And they were thrown in there.
Well, let's just call her she-elf. The fact that they called her, like the orcs, they called her she-elf.
So that's what she's going to be.
We're just going to call her she-elf for the rest of this review.
But she was actually a very important character.
A very good one at that, but later on...
We're bad with names.
Yeah, in real life, bad names too. So anyways, yeah, that's basically the plot, and things happen, twists, everything, and
it's great.
Okay, this movie is wonderful. It is completely fantastic.
And chock full of just awesome Middle Earth.
Here, let me compliment the movie by saying that it is absolutely gorgeous.
It is visually stunning.
Oh boy.
I cannot say that enough.
Like all the other movies, Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movie, but this one is just fantastic to look at. I even think it looks better than the first Hobbit movie. And the Hobbit movie did look fantastic.
Looks perfect. He looks almost totally lifelike.
Like, for example, Gollum in the first Hobbit movie and in the Lord of the Rings, he looks so real.
Yeah.
Same thing with Smaug here. I saw the trailer. I'm like thinking, yeah, he doesn't look too real. I don't know. Will this be very immersive? Well, I believe this is a real dragon. I'm thinking, yes, hell yes.
And in the movie, it was he's great.
Oh, definitely. And I love all the scenery, the look of everyone.
Yeah, and you really get to see, Middle Earth as a real place. Almost.
Yeah, I'm hoping they make a theme park out of this, because wow, it just looks great. Mirkwood, Lake Town.
Yeah.
All these places just look stunning. I'm just so impressed.
Like, I want to live there in Lake Town.
I know some other things that look good. The action.
Yeah.
Boy, man, oh man.
It was chock full of action from practically scene one.
Yeah, it had all this over-the-top action, and people can say it's like video gamey, it's cartoony, it's unrealistic, but no, I loved it. It was so much fun just to watch.
It was great, and they didn't have to do all that character development like in the first movie, so it just was more action.
And they still had a good amount of character development with for example, Thorin and the new characters, She-Elf. I'm sorry, I have to call her She-Elf because we can't remember her name, and I'm going to remember I'm going to kill myself later on.
But they also included some classic characters from the book as well. Like, I'm going to call him the guy who transforms into a bear.
Bjorn.
And Bard. They were very good. I really liked how they portrayed them. Even the Elven King of the Wood Elves.
Most definitely. And so back to the action. I was fully satisfied, though there were some
more than satisfied.
Yeah, more than satisfied. Though there were some slow points here and there.
Yes.
Just the action made up for everything. Just picked up,
Yeah.
and it was so intense. And again, a lot of fun. It was exhilarating, and I was just sitting down in a movie theater, and I had a great time. So that means a lot here. Now let's get on to the characters. Let's start with Bilbo.
Yeah.
What's his name? Martin Freeman, the actor. It sounds like Morgan Freeman. I don't know.
He did a great job with Bilbo.
Oh, he owns the role. He is great. He was the best part of the film for me.
I mean, I love the scene at the end when he's with Smaug. You can see in his face just
the fear.
His fear and amazement and awe at Smaug.
And his courage.
Yes, his courage.
He just nails it. And you could see how he really changed from this movie to from the first one.
Yeah.
And now he's a more grown character.
He was a scared hobbit, and now he's courageous, and he's really
anything,
a burglar.
Yes, he's a real burglar, and he really wants to help out his friends, the dwarves.
The dwarves have grown on him and become great friends.
Alright, next character, we have, I guess, Thorin.
Thorin, yeah.
You know, he is pretty stubborn. I'll give him that.
He still is, and he still does not like elves.
No. But, though he has some bad qualities to him, he also has good ones.
Yeah.
Like, he really cares for his fellow dwarves, and he cares about the mission.
He's always there for each other, everyone.
And he's always coming up with, he's always devising a plan, and he's a major badass.
And he's a true leader.
I know many guys who have huge man crushes on that guy. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Thorin is just plain awesome, and I like to see how he's going crazy with just trying to get the Arkenstone.
Yeah.
And he has more problems with Bilbo. But in the end, he's a good guy.
He is.
Okay, Gandalf.
Gandalf. I like this because in the book they didn't really focus on Gandalf that much, but Peter Jackson developed and made his story a part of the film. Yeah. I really like that.
It still was little. Like, you didn't see Gandalf too much.
It was little, but
just occasional Gandalf epicness.
And you have Radagast still.
Radagast
letting you know.
He's not as bad as the first movie. I don't mind him too much, but yeah, he's Radagast, whatever.
Yeah.
So Gandalf, again, he's very caring, he's awesome, he's wise, he's powerful. So much good adjectives for him. And I like him going to see these new dark forces and actually looking at what he's doing. And then he sees Sauron. Wow, that was one powerful scene.
That was a powerful scene, yeah.
And then he's being ambushed by the orcs. Just, wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen, yeah. He is a great actor.
He is.
Anyways, now let's go on to, I guess, a few other characters. Okay, Bard.
Bard was very good. I really liked how they portrayed him. And I thought they did it pretty accurately.
Though he has his prejudices, he always seems to want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's a good thing.
And just an overall good character. I'm probably be seeing a lot more of him in the next
we will. I'm not going to spoil anything for the next movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Bard, the character, is going to do a lot. Okay, we have the elves. Legolas.
Legolas, yeah. Badass.
Complete, utter badass.
I mean, they, like, destroyed a whole friggin' orc army. Him and She-Elf. In quotations.
Him and She-Elf are just awesome.
Yeah.
I really like them. And you know, I think She-Elf was more developed than Legolas. And that means I love Legolas.
I guess
love
they
him
assume that everyone knows Legolas. For the most part.
He's just there and he's awesome.
Yeah.
And people who didn't like the conclusion. I don't mind. I think it was good. It makes the world of Middle-earth, I guess, more expansive, if you will.
And it didn't detract anything from the film. If anything, it added on to it.
Yes, and people... To She-Elf, people... oh, God, you can never get tired of that name. Basically, people had a problem with the love triangle of She-Elf, Legolas, and the dwarf...
Yeah. Philly?
Philly.
It was Philly. Yeah.
Not Philly.
No, it was Philly. Philly's the brother. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't really have...
I wasn't in love with it, and that's a nice pun. But,
I didn't have an issue with it.
No, I really didn't have an issue, yeah.
It didn't really do
it was
anything.
nice at times, so, yeah, I'll give it that. It wasn't bad.
To me, it didn't really mean much of anything.
And then all the other characters in the side, all the other dwarves...
Bomber
King.
really
Bomber was a freaking badass.
Yes.
Oh, okay. In the barrel scene,
yes,
you know that scene. You know
with weapons and kills all the orcs.
He just like spins around like Crash Bandicoot style, and he starts kicking all these dwarves' asses, and it is awesome.
I did not expect.
We'll go into these awesome scenes a little bit later. So, let's see.
Oh, you're forgetting Skin Changer.
Bjorn, yeah.
Bjorn.
Bjorn was pretty awesome. He was in the beginning of the movie, but he didn't play much of a role, I know he will be in the third movie, spoiler alert, he's going to appear somewhere.
But in the book, he was just an awesome character, very mysterious.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see more.
Though he played a good role, I would like to see a little more Bjorn.
But he was very good in the film, I just want to see more.
Mm-hmm. So what else? What else? Here, maybe we can go into the scenes we liked now. Okay. No, actually, one more thing. Characters. Smaug.
Yes. How could we forget Smaug?
No, I don't know. We're not racist or prejudiced against dragons here, people. I'm sorry. My banner for the channel used to be a dragon. So,
yeah, you should.
But then YouTube screwed everything up, and now I don't have it now.
Bad YouTube.
Bad. Shame on you, YouTube! Anyway, Smaug was awesome!
Yeah.
He had such a presence. Benedict Cumberbatch, I think that's his name,
he was
acted him.
The best.
The best, yeah.
He is Smaug.
Just seeing the scene with Smaug and Bilbo was worth the price of admission, just like Gollum was in the first Hobbit movie.
He really made the movie. He is like just an awesome villain.
He was so threatening.
I wouldn't mess with him.
I was scared. And I thought I was done with all my strange phobias growing up. Now I have a Smaug phobia. Wow, he is awesome. He was really demanding.
The combination of his great voice acting and visually...
he was stunning.
Beyond
his
great.
acting was stunning. And he was huge.
He was freaking huge.
I felt like there was this huge weight in the room, in the theater. Yeah. And I'm like, wow.
You could see how big he was in that.
Dragons are real. I really believe this thing to be
it
real.
Really looked very lifelike.
And one more character, Azog. He's kind of there.
Then he gets changed. Yeah.
I never really loved him. I just liked the final battle in the first movie with him.
Yeah.
But
he becomes less important, I would say.
He'll play a much bigger role in the next movie.
Probably.
And he's commanding an army of dark elves. Not elves, dark elves. This is not Thor the Dark World. We do not want to mention dark elves. Just the normal, regular elves.
Aren't orcs like...
orcs, yeah, that's what I meant.
Orcs were elves at one point?
I don't know.
Or it was goblins?
Whatever. You can look it up on Wikipedia, folks. So, I'm gonna let's just talk about the scenes we really liked.
Yeah. The whole movie. No,
what's the special scene you liked?
The ending scenes with Smaug and Bilbo.
Just them communicating and...
Yes, and...
him trying to
the visually
get
amazing treasure room.
Oh, that was awesome.
And the riddles between them and Bilbo trying to get the Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have 3 scenes in particular that I absolutely loved. First of all, Mirkwood and the spiders. Mirkwood, I think it's just such a neat concept of just a very expansive woods, and you could get easily lost, and it's nice to see all the characters going crazy.
But I would have, my one problem is I would have liked to see
I'd like to see more of Mirkwood, but I still really enjoyed what we saw.
Yeah,
and the spiders, I loved that spider scene, and Bilbo had to save everyone, he was stabbing people.
Look freaky.
You think he wasn't much of a fighter in the first movie? He's gonna kill a lot here, Bilbo. So he was awesome. And I like to see how the ring is consuming him, kind of. So like this spider, this like baby spider thing, was about to kill, but no, about to get his ring, and he was like beating it to death. He's like, no, that's mine.
It's just funny because in the book that had nothing to do with it. just imagine.
Yeah, but it's good setup to Lord of the Rings with
obviously.
ring consuming you.
Yes.
I really like that. And you know, for like a second, you saw in Smaug's eyes, like the Eye of Sauron.
Yes, I saw that. I'm like, whoa.
I was like, whoa, more Sauron! I love this guy!
Yep.
And then, okay, another scene I liked. The barrel scene, when they're escaping the Elven
that
Kingdom.
Was just, that was awesome. I really loved how they portrayed it.
Again, with the whole theme park thing, there should really be a ride of that.
And
that
they
was
beat
awesome.
frickin' orcs!
And the book was basically them just going down the river alone.
It was eventful
nice
in the
and peaceful.
book, but
It was eventful, but they didn't have
cool.
like elves trying to get them,
And
then orcs coming, and then they're fighting, and then they just used the orcs are fighting them, and elves, the elves and the dwarves, and Bilbo, of course, he's not a dwarf, are fighting them, and of course Bomber is an epic badass in that scene.
And important to the movie's plot, and I'm sure the third movie, Philly gets hit.
Gets shot with an arrow.
An arrow, which is poisoned, and you see he gets
also,
healed
he has to.
by she-elf.
He has to stay in Lakewood. Philly and Kelly.
What's Lakewood?
I'm
Lake
sorry,
Town.
Lake Town. I'm sorry. I'm mixing Mirkwood and Lake Town, two of my favorite places. And so 4 of the dwarves are back there, and so they'll probably play a role when Smaug comes into town.
Spoilers.
No, that's mentioned in the book,
Yeah.
in the movie, that he's going to their town. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, and then lastly, I loved every single scene with Smaug. Just everything.
Yes.
And I liked when they're in his lair and everything.
You
All the
see how
dwarves.
huge he is.
Oh, he's gigantic, and again, he has such a presence. And I liked how the dwarves and Bilbo, they have all these ways of outsmarting him, and all the action there. It is so intense, so thrilling.
I really liked what they
in
added
love.
in with the dwarf workshop. With the kiln and using his fire against him.
Yeah, it was a nice touch.
That was really good. I thought it was just awesome.
Here, one more thing. Another thing that people didn't like is the ending. They think it just ended so abruptly, so quickly, with Bilbo saying, seeing that Smaug is going to Lake Town and he's going to seek havoc, and he just says, "What have we done?" And then it just ends. And then people in the theater, this guy is like, we have to wait another year.
Well, that's what was going through my head, but I read the book.
No, I was like, wow, this is a brilliant idea to just end it like that.
That's going to get people
everything's
back
going
in.
to hell with a dark army forming, with Smaug going to the town, and
the dwarves are weak and trapped in the castle.
Yes, and it's hyping up. It's hyping me up, and probably most people, for the third movie, and I am so excited, and I am just overjoyed, and I'm very satisfied with this movie.
Wait another year.
It feels like forever since.
So I guess stay tuned, my friends, for another PB+J next year.
Yeah, the third Hobbit. They're back again. All right, so final thoughts on the movie. You go first, ladies first. I'm kidding. He is quite manly.
It was great film, totally worth seeing in 3D.
We saw in 3D. It's pretty good in 3D.
Read the book. You'll enjoy it. You'll love it. Great action, expansive world, visually amazing. Smaug, elves, orcs. I can't say anything more. Just awesome.
Then I will say more. All right, this was one heck of a movie. First of all, I love the musical score. It really engaged me. That's a Star Trek reference, by the way. It set a good tone for the movie. The action also set a very good tone, and everything. There were such suspenseful scenes. I love the drama. The characters are great. I'm so invested in everything that was happening.
I just wish it was longer.
And it was a long movie, and I still really enjoyed it. It has that classic Lord of the Rings feel to it. I don't know, you get that feel of all these Hobbit, Lord of the Rings movies that just no other movie has. Middle-earthy.
Middle-earthy.
And there's a charm to the movie. It has good balance of humor, action, suspense, drama. And Yeah, Smaug was amazing. Bilbo, Gandalf. Again, what more can I say? I am completely satisfied. I highly recommend, well, of course you've seen the movie, you've seen this review, so see it again, see it like a fifth time, because it's worth seeing 5 times.
And then
Five's
buy
lucky
it
number for
on
me.
Blu-ray, DVD, and digitally, and watch it all again.
And go in the theaters again, read the book, do everything that involves Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, because this is one great movie, and I'm so excited for the next movie. So anyways, that's it for now.
Thanks for watching.
We'll be back pretty soon. And yeah, I can't wait for the next movie, and I hope all of you are excited too.
Please subscribe.
Ta-ta!
No.